Hello everyone, this is Greg from Hampton Roads Cash for Homes. We help people sell houses as is. So if you have a fixer-upper, a house that needs work, we will help you. Now, this is a brief presentation that is going to benefit anyone in Hampton Roads that has one of these type of houses that they need to sell as is. Because we recently started a service that is going to get you significantly more money at closing. It is going to get you more than using any one of those We Buy Houses companies. Now, we have been around since 1994, and all of that time, that is exactly who we were. A We Buy Houses company, no different than all of the others out there. There are investors who specifically want these type of houses. They will buy them as is. They will fix them up themselves. They will remodel them, rehab them, and they typically pay cash for the home. This means that there is no loan company to deal with, no inspections, no appraisals, no hoops to jump through, and absolutely nothing needs to be fixed at all. We have helped a lot of people over the years. However, not too long ago, we started a new service. It is completely different than what typically the We Buy Houses companies will do. It is completely different than anyone is doing at this time. And it has enormously benefited people needing to sell a house as is. This service has gotten them significantly more money at closing, and this presentation will give an overview of this very simple, very effective, and very successful service. Again, we are physically located on the peninsula. We help anyone that has an as-is home they need to sell anywhere in the Tidewater, Hampton Roads, Virginia area. We do a lot in Hampton, and we also do a lot in the east end of Newport News, which is the 23607 zip code. We also do a lot in Portsmouth and parts of Norfolk as well. So no matter where you are, south side or peninsula, we can help you. We will post this video directly on YouTube, and right below there's going to be a direct link to our webpage. Now, we are going to also put this video directly on that page. So if you are already there, just scroll down the webpage, then complete and send the form to get a 100% free, no commitment, no obligation price quote. Then take this quote and compare it to how many companies that you want to contact and see who has the better deal for you. Again, this short presentation will provide an overview of our service. It is a different way of doing things. It's different than what we buy houses companies will do. We and our customers feel this is better. The homeowner has less risk, and in the end, at closing, they get more money, which is the only thing that matters. Now, the first thing everyone should know and understand is that when you see a We Buy Houses commercial on TV, online, or one of those signs that you see along the side of the road, these are not the actual real estate investors themselves who are going to fix the home up. These are not the people who are going to do the repairs, remodel it, etc. These are the wholesalers. These are the middlemen. Their primary objective is to buy the house from you as low as possible for as less as they can get it for, and then immediately turn around and sell it to the actual real estate investor who is going to fix the home up, who is going to remodel it. They will sell it to them for a higher price than they bought it from you. Buy low, sell high. We all know this concept has been around forever, and it is there with everything that we buy, whether we're talking about a house, a car, or something that is on the shelf at your local store. Everything is the same principle. So here is a very, very simple example when it comes to a house. You have a house, it needs a lot of work. A We Buy Houses company will give you a quote, and that investor, well, that wholesaler, he knows that he can sell the house to an actual real estate investor for $100,000. He knows this for certain. So then he will try everything he can to get the house from you for around $25,000, $20,000, or even less if he can. Now, we want to make clear there's absolutely nothing wrong with this. There is nothing shady. There is nothing illegal about this at all. It is a free market society, and they provide a very valuable service to people who, for whatever reason, they need to get money. They can't go to a bank and get a loan. So these people provide a way for them to get money. There's always going to be people out there who, for whatever reason, need quick cash and are willing to sell the house even though they know they probably could have gotten more for the home. Or they've completely had it with the house. They just want to get rid of it. They're not really that concerned about maximizing the amount of money that they can get for the house. And as I said earlier, this is exactly how our company started. And we still offer this service to people who really need it. We still have this service up on other pages at this website. If you look up top, you'll see a buy tab that is for all the people who have these fixer-upper homes and want this service that we offer. You will also see a sell tab, and that is, of course, after we purchase the home, we then try to sell it to the investor. That is our investor page to try to sell the homes. So to avoid any confusion, we really want you to stay on this particular page, because this particular page is the new service that we are offering. Sometimes we get people who will click around and then they will submit the price quote from the wrong page. So we want you to stay on this page. So all you have to do is scroll down and submit your price quote from this exact page. Now, the concept of the service that we are offering, it is actually a very, very simple concept. The middlemen, the wholesalers that we just explained, what if we completely skip this part? We would never attempt to purchase your home at a lower price. A wholesaler would never attempt to purchase your home at a lower price. We skip this part of the process entirely. Instead, your home is advertised directly to the actual real estate investor to begin with, right from the very start. And it will be our network of verified cash buyers. These are people who have previously purchased a home as is for cash before. There are already investors that we have known and worked with. Plus, we are going to advertise the home to other investors, just in case no one on our list wants to buy at this particular time. We're going to advertise the home to other investors. We're going to place the home on websites that we know these investors go to. We know these investors frequent. Plus, we're going to also list the home in the MLS. So we're going to advertise the home, and we're going to pay for all of the advertising. It's not going to cost you a dime. We're going to pay for everything. There's much less risk to you because you never lose control of your house. You retain complete ownership, which means when the investor makes the purchase offer at the investor market value, it will be sent directly to you. You will have control of everything. You will review the offer. Only you will be able to say, yes, this is acceptable. I will accept the offer, because you are still the homeowner. No one else can make that decision but you. So we find the investor, they make the offer to you, you review it, you decide to accept it or not, and if you choose not to accept it, we just continue to keep advertising the home. and we try to find other investors who may offer a more acceptable amount to you. So that's how it will work. If you do accept the offer, then of course you will sign it, and then at that point we will help you every step of the way to get the home closed. So we'll help you do everything that is needed to close on the home. Again, we will find the buyer, which is the most important thing of all. Obviously, a home never gets sold without a buyer. So if you accept their offer, we will share the sale together. We will agree on a percentage split right up front before a purchase offer even comes in. We will agree on what the split will be. And this happens before the sale, before you sign anything, before anything happens at all. And it is called the marketing service fee for finding the buyer. So it is a percentage to our company because we marketed the home, we sent it to our list of cash buyers, plus we advertised the home, we paid for all of the advertising, as well as listing it on websites that we know investors frequently go to. These websites are not free. We use all of our connections, we use all of our expertise to find a cash buyer. The bottom line, we got the home sold. So that's the reason for the percentage of the split to us. And of course, a percentage goes to you, a higher percentage, because it is your home. You are the home owner. So this is a simple, short-term marketing partnership that we agree to in order to get your home sold. Now, let's go back and use that same $100,000 example that we used before. Instead of someone trying to get the home for you for $25,000 or $20,000 or even less, you will easily double the amount of money that you will get at closing. Or, depending on the price that the investor is willing to pay, you could even triple the amount of money that you get at closing. This would never be possible at all with any We Buy Houses company because they will not offer that amount to you, that high of an amount to you. That is why we simply want you to get the quote and call them and compare. Now, this is the part where everybody asks the question, so what's the catch? And there is none. There is no catch. We are just simply willing to take less money. Why is that so hard to believe? We take less money so you will get more money. And yes, the truth is we do more business this way. So we make it up on volume with more sales. This is all done using a very simple 2-page marketing price share agreement. You do not sell to us. You do not give up your ownership rights whatsoever. You are simply giving us permission and the authority to advertise and market the home on your behalf. You give us permission to advertise the home to our investors, to all investors. Again, if you accept the offer from one of these investors, then we agree to share a percentage of the sale together, the marketing service fee, which again is negotiated upfront in the agreement before anything. And there is no long-term commitment. This agreement will automatically end in 45 days. There is nothing you have to do. You don't have to do anything at all. It just simply expires. Now, we want to make it very clear that most sales, fixer-upper homes, fixer-upper deals, investor sales, they happen very quickly, and most of them will happen way before this 45-day period. A lot of times homes sell in a matter of just a couple of weeks, if not days. Now, there are things that we have no control over, like how the real estate market is doing, where the home is located at, things of that nature. So we do want to make it clear we have done this, and we have had homes sell in less than a day. As soon as we advertise it, that same day we receive offers on the home. However, we have also had homes that took a little longer to sell. It took 2 weeks, 3 weeks to sell. But the home did eventually sell. We just want to make it clear that different homes sell at different rates of speed for different reasons, which we may not have control over. Now, there is a link below on our webpage where you can download and review a blank copy of the marketing price share agreement. Of course, you can take your time to review it. It is a very simple, very straightforward agreement. No small print, no legal talk, nothing at all. You can simply contact us if you have any questions. However, it is pretty simple, it is pretty straightforward, and you just simply fill in the blanks, like the address, the negotiated split that we agreed to, etc. And also, this is intended to be an online service. So everything is done by email and e-sign, and you're going to have a written record of everything that was said, everything that was agreed to. You're going to have a record of that. And also, everything can be done directly from your phone. However, of course, the potential buyer does need to physically come and see the house in person. So you will need to provide reliable access to the home. If it is still occupied, you can have a set time for showings to minimize any disturbance to you. In other words, we can simply advertise all showings after 6 p.m., after 7 p.m., only on Saturdays. That way, everybody can come at one time to look at the home. Now, if the house is vacant, then we suggest you just get a lockbox and put it on the house. And that way, the investors can come whenever they want to. Now, we want to do a quick review. You use our cash investor list. We advertise the home. You send us the home pictures. You handle all of the buyer showings. You will review all purchase offers. We find and secure the cash buyer. We pay all of the advertising costs. We pay all of the closing costs. And if that buyer has a real estate agent, if he has a buyer agent, then we will pay all of the agent commission. And in exchange for that, we will share a part of the sale together. We will agree on a split. And in the end, at closing, you will make more money. So you will not pay any closing costs at all. However, you will solely be responsible for anything that may still be owed on the home. For instance, if there is any remaining mortgage balance that needs to be paid off, if there's any outstanding real estate taxes, any kind of a lien on the home, etc. These are things that you will have to pay yourself. It will be paid from your side of the purchase price split. And this is no different than any We Buy Houses company. Nobody is going to pay anything that a home seller owes themselves. And again, if there is a real estate agent involved, we will pay all of the agent commission from our side of the purchase price split. So you don't have to worry about any of that. Also, we want to point out, when it comes to the pictures, you should provide one picture of the front of the home, one picture of the back of the home, and one picture for each side of the home. And then for the inside, it should be one picture of each room inside the house. Now, if there is any kind of repair issue inside the home, for instance, if there is a hole or something like that in the ceiling, you should just go ahead and take a picture of it. Because, of course, when they come see the house, they're going to see everything anyway. So you might as well take a picture of it and show it to everyone up front. Remember, these are people who are used to issues with a home, because they're going to be the ones who are going to actually fix up everything that needs to be done. They're going to do all the repairs. And another thing that we want to point out is that pretty much all phones' cameras are good enough. So you don't need to run out and buy a special camera or anything like that. Unless you want to, of course. Unless you already have one that you want to use. Most phones are good enough. You just have to remember to hold the phone sideways when you're using it as a camera. And of course, make sure there is good lighting at the time that you take the picture. So we want to emphasize again that it is crucial that every potential investor buyer can get access to the home. So if you're still living there, you want to designate one person who's pretty reliable who can give them access to the home. And again, if the home is vacant, just get a lockbox. You can get a lockbox anywhere. They are at Lowe's. They are at Home Depot. They are at Office Max. You can even find them at the home office section in Walmart. We've seen them in our local Walmart in that section. And you can also get them at Ace Hardware. You can get them anywhere. They're pretty simple to operate. Once you put them on the door or wherever you put it at, just simply let us know what the lockbox code is so we can put it in the advertisement so investors can come and go as they choose to. So that is it. That is our review of this new service, marketing service that we have been offering to home sellers. And just as a quick review, no one attempts to buy your house for a low price. You directly cut out the middleman. You advertise your home to investor buyers from the start to begin with. You send us the photos. You handle all of the home showings. You will review and approve all offers on your home. We find the cash buyer. We pay all of the advertising expenses. We pay all of the closing costs, and if there is a realtor, we will pay all of the commission. We form a short-term partnership to get your home sold, and we will agree to a percentage of the price split up front, and the bottom line is you will get more money at the closing. Now we know that all things in life constantly change. However, at the time of this video, at the time of this presentation, there is absolutely no one in Hampton Roads or the entire state of Virginia that is offering anything like this service. Again, there is a link to download and review the blank copy of the marketing service price share agreement. It is a simple form, straightforward, fill in the blanks. Now, what we want you to do, 100% free, no commitment, no obligation, is just go to the web page. Once you're on the web page, scroll below and submit the form to get your free price quote. You're telling us who you are, how to contact you, and about the home itself. And what you're going to get is you're going to get three things. You're going to get the price quote. You're going to get recent homes that are very similar to yours, and what they actually closed at in the last 6 months to 1 year. This is what the price will be based off of. They got this much for their home, so we feel you could get this much for your home. You're going to get homes that recently sold, the price quote, and the market share agreement. So all you have to do is review those three things, and if you agree to it, you just simply sign, and then we will start advertising the home immediately. But before you sign, of course, we want you to call as many people as you choose and just simply compare their quote with the quote that you got from us. And you can see the price difference, the difference in how much money that you're going to be receiving. So all we want you to simply do is get the price quote and compare. So I didn't want this to turn into a long video. However, I wanted to go over everything and make you aware of exactly what the service is. So that's it. Thanks for watching and take care.